Alright, so here I go back through a bunch of rooms that I've already been through so I can use the missile to destroy the electricity. Go past that stupid, what is that thing? Really, what is that thing? It's like a giant metal rolling pin with no handles. Anyway, I'll just kill these guards. I mean, the fact is, once you have a gun, guards become a joke. Because they all die in one hit, so what's the point? Anyway, let me get to my weapons here. I'll use the missile. Blow up that electronic control panel. And now the electric floor doesn't work anymore. So I can get past this to the next part of the room. The next part of the floor. Change over to my gun so I can shoot these guys. And I'll proceed to this door, which card number 2 doesn't open, so I have to switch back over to card number 1. And inside this room is a prisoner. That was a close call. Resistance Fighter Diane will now support us over frequency 12033. Diane is familiar with enemy activity. Okay, let's try calling her. This is Solid Snake. Respond, please. This is Steve. Diane? No, Diane is out shopping. She hasn't come back yet. Well, thanks! That's a big help. Anyway, let's kill these guards. That elevator leads to more floors on this building, but I want to explore the rest of this floor first. Let's shoot down these guards. Jeez, they got a lot of guards. Anyway, let's switch over to card number 2, and inside this door is the legendary, fearsome cardboard! Yeah, don't mess with cardboard. Chuck Norris don't even mess with cardboard. The best thing in the game. Okay, I'm completely exaggerating. The cardboard, what's supposed to do is hide you from guards and cameras and stuff. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's just something funny they put in the game. I guess the Metal Gear programmers have a sense of humor. But far more importantly, you just saw me get, first, a silencer. From now on, firing my handgun does not immediately set the alarm off. And second, and far more awesomely, a frickin' grenade launcher! That's what I'm talking about! Let's blow some stuff up! Now, I've already been to this area. However, there's a door here that I couldn't open before, but now I can, thanks to card number 2. And there's yet another prisoner in here. That was a close call. Okay, thanks, prisoner. Anyway, as long as I'm close to the ammunition room, I might as well collect some bullets. Gotta restock up on my ammunition because, well, it really sucks to run out of bullets, because then it'd be just like the beginning of the game. Pretty interesting how the beginning of the game is actually the hardest part, huh? There's a few, there are a few challenges later on that are difficult, but in general, the beginning of the game before you get the gun is actually the hardest part. Anyway, let's continue on back to the elevator, because I've explored this whole floor now. And let's try out the roof first. Now I head to the roof, and if I try to advance on the roof, I just get blown back. Maybe this call will explain something. Big Boss here. I forgot to tell you. There are window barriers installed on the rooftop. Search for a bomb blast suit. Over. Okay, few things. First, Big Boss is very forgetful. Secondly, how does a bomb blast suit... What does a bomb blast suit have to do with window barriers? And... third, I'm obviously not supposed to go to the roof yet. So let's try exploring this floor. there's really no way to know what floor you're supposed to go to if no one's told you, so let's try this door. That door won't open for anything I got. Let's try these doors. Okay. There's nothing in here but bullets, and the other door obviously leads to those plastic explosives. I haven't actually used any plastic explosives, so I don't really need to stock up on any more. So I'll just have to remember that door for when I get more key cards. Couldn't the game tell me what key card I need to open what door so I at least don't have to cycle through all of them every time I come to a door that won't open? It's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, let's get past this one. And let's try this door. Alright, let's save this guy. That was a close call. Doesn't have anything to say? However, I just got a promotion. I am now 2 stars. Haha. Alright. So let's keep exploring this area with my new and improved 2-star Solid Snake. And apparently neither of these doors will open for me. Oh, great. So now I get to go all the way back over here and try yet again. First, let's stock up, eat some rations. And as you can see, my life bar is bigger than it was previously. That's because of my promotion. In addition to more health, promotions also give you higher item maxes. I can now hold 100 bullets instead of 50. And missiles, mines, and explosives, I can now hold 10 instead of 5, and I can hold 6 rations instead of 3. Obviously, promotions are extremely valuable, and you are promoted every 5th prisoner of war you rescue. That is why it is important to rescue everyone you can find. Anyway, let's try out these doors back here. It's not card number 1. And it's not card number 2. No matter, let's just try this door. Card number 1? No, card number 1 and 2 both fail me yet again. Yet again, I just have to come back later when I have more keys. First of all, why isn't there a 3 displayed on the door? How hard would that be just to put a number on every door that's locked? Anyway, this door I can actually open. That was a close one. Foxhounder Agent Gray Fox is locked up in a secret solitary cell room. Alright. Let's continue on through these doors and see if there's anything in there. Card number 2 fails. Card number 1 prevails. Hooray! That was a close call. The best way to get to the hidden cell room is to let the enemy capture you on purpose. Wow, I never would have thought of that. So the prisoners, when they have advice for you, the advice is actually pretty good. And I gotta admit, this is probably the best storyline you'll ever see on the NES. But far more importantly than storyline or gameplay is the fact that there's a machine gun! Yeah! A frickin' machine gun! Don't mess with me now! Anyway, let's head into this truck here. And a guard comes out. Don't move! You're under arrest. Anyway, I'm now in the prison cell. And the big boss called me on my transceiver. Big boss here, infiltration accomplished. Now, locate the Gray Fox's hidden cells. Check the way. Over. More bad grammar for the lose. Anyway, they took all my equipment, and there doesn't seem to be any doors. But alas, I punched the wall, and boom, I'm free. And guess who this is? You must be a newcomer to the movement. Am I ever glad to see you? I'm Agent Gray Fox. The enemy is constructing the final weapon, the Metal Gear. It is a walking tank. It has full nuclear capability and can traverse any type of ground. If the enemy can complete this, they can launch a nuclear attack from any spot on the Earth. The Metal Gear must be destroyed by any means available before it is completed. There is only one way to destroy it. The inventor of the Metal Gear, Dr. Petrovich, is the only one who knows. Dr. Petrovich is being held prisoner somewhere in building number 1. You must try to find him. Now you may notice the unusual sound from when I punch the wall. That indicates hidden doors, and obviously there's another one leading out here. But I have no equipment, so let's hope I don't get attacked the moment I walk off to the next room. But hey, what are the odds of that happening, right? I am the shotgunner. Nobody has ever escaped from here! Crap. Okay, here's the boss. Now what you have to do is you have to go through this door. Let's see, is it this door? No, it's this door. Yep. Now you have to grab all your items and equipment back. I have recaptured all